What's happening, everybody? Long time no see. Yeah. Hey, that was probably the quickest turnaround of shows we have ever done. Welcome to Jay and Nay's Thrift Halls. I'm your one host, Vegas Jay.
I'm Philly Nay. Hi.
What's happening, everybody? That is definitely the quickest turnaround we've ever had for two shows. But, you know, sometimes it's just how the schedules of kids and dogs and workers and car troubles all work out. So this is the moment.
Exactly.
Add together. So here we are.
Yes, I have 3 kids home from school tomorrow, so tomorrow would not have been a better day.
All right, so let me go over something first, and then we'll jump into the haul. And what I'm going to be sharing today is 2 hauls. A small one, which is the stuff you see right here from the brand new Savers by the Pound. We're going to talk about a little bit by the pound stores. And then I hit a Savers like 2 weeks back that it was a half off day with another one coming up tomorrow. Or wait, Friday? Wait, is it today Thursday? Yeah,
tomorrow. It is Thursday.
Oh boy. So I show you some of the goodies I got from the last half off. But since people are asking in the chat, I thought I'd share this right now. So for most of you probably know, maybe some of you don't, I held a webinar last week called Why Ain't My Shit Selling? And that webinar led to my newest group. And the newest group is a paid membership group with a lot deeper diving into subjects. We're going to go over stuff deeper, a little more individual type help. I love everyone and I want to help everyone, but there are only so many hours in the day, and I needed to figure out a few things, especially for my sanity and for my marriage. Hang on, honey, I got to answer 72 more questions. So if you tuned into last week's webinar, we had a few small, minor technical difficulties. And what we decided to do was I have redone the whole webinar. So I've actually recorded it sitting here at my desk. So it's a nice, clean copy. We're going to play that next Wednesday, November 15th at 8 p.m. in the East, 5 p.m. in the West. And if you signed up and paid for it the first time, you can watch this one free of charge, and then we will have a brand new live Q&A afterwards. So to sign up, all you got to do is go to bit.ly/Jason webinar. I'll put that in the chat right now if you're listening, and it'll be down below if you're watching after the fact. And it's going to be an hour webinar on tips and tricks. I'll show you. It's all written out. How to probably set up your store, top 10 reasons your stuff isn't selling, and we're going to be debunking myths that you read about in every place but my Facebook group. So get signed up. Don't want to miss your seat. It's only $7 for the class, and then the end of the class is the path to the new group. So there you go.
So I just want to say and I'm not saying this just because I love Jason, but. No, but I did listen to the webinar, and I actually learned a lot myself. And being in the secret group, there's just so much more information. You'll get more personal help, and that's really a plus. And Jason also accidentally scheduled that show or that webinar for Wednesday night, which is usually our show night. So we will be doing our next show on Tuesday night instead. So just a heads up. We won't. I don't think that's going to happen again, but so on Tuesday night instead.
Okay, I've typed it wrong twice now in the chat.
I don't think that's going to happen again. But.
Oh, hang on. Let me try it again, chat. .ly/Jason webinar. It's like I'm drunk.
Oh gosh.
Let me think of something. What was I going to say? Oh, so yeah. So if you have not joined the Secret Beach, I'll just give you a preview of the first webinar specifically for the Secret Beach. It's going to be Christmas CDs, how to buy them, what to buy, and how to make a ton of money. And the people on the beach already are doing their homework. They're finding Christmas CDs to sell. Each Christmas, I make a few $1,000s off of Christmas CDs. Yes, Christmas CDs in 2016, I make money off of. So that's something you want to learn. And then obviously there'll be something every month like that. But that is this month's, and it's very timely because, hey, guess what? It's almost Christmas. Woo!
One more thing.
Oh, yes.
Since we have our show viewers here, they will get a special perk too. Do you want to tell them about that? About our the show perk that they'll get? The added.
Nope, they got to tune in Wednesday night to hear it.
Okay. Well, there's a
That's
reason to. Okay.
All right, so let's get right to it. So the first thing I want to share with you is the Savers by the Pound haul. Now, I didn't buy a ton because I don't need much. I was with Vicky, who's been on our show before, the girl with pink hair, Pink Panther. She bought 24 pounds worth, and I bought like 5 pounds worth or
Whoa,
something.
she bought 24 pounds.
Yeah.
How much did she spend?
Definitely, like you, Nate, she definitely knows more girly stuff than me, and a lot of the bins were girly stuff. So
I saw some of the stuff that she picked up, and I would have grabbed it too. So
yep. All right, so let me show you what I bought, and I'll tell you what I paid after I show you. So let me do a little screen share here first. Oh, actually, no, I'll show you first. Then I'll do some screen shares. Okay, so I got this manatee. I always tell you to look for the weird animals. Skip the teddy bears and rabbits and dogs and cats. There's 1,000 of them. I bought this manatee, and then added bonus, it is a SeaWorld manatee. So you got extra keywords there. I got this brand new Hurley sweatshirt, new with tags, and the new with tags is $50.
nice.
So here it is, nice sweatshirt, perfect time of year for a nice little Hurley sweatshirt.
Size?
Oh, it is. I think it's a girl's, by the way.
Oh, really?
Large. Okay, there's that. I got this nice LLB lined flannel, and what the bonus is red, white, and blue flannel. So I'm definitely going to patriotic angle of this red, white, and blue padded flannel.
So you saw those LL Bean boots I sold for $50.
Yep.
They were plaid last night. Dude, that's going to do well.
And then this, I didn't know what it was, but when you're at the by the pound and things are pennies, don't waste time looking up stuff. This is, even took me a second to read it. This is a band called Enter Shikari. Never heard of them, but the graphic was awesome.
Wow, that is awesome.
And there was 2 of them. So if it happens to be a winner at pennies, or even it's like a $10 shirt, I list one, it sells, I hit relist. It's the same shirt, same size. Speaking of same shirt, same size.
Now, why would you not do quantity 2?
I do quantity sometimes. I like to make people think that there's only one available. And let me tell you, I looked at that shirt up. No one's got that specific shirt. So I think it makes people feel more like, you know, when I had 34J bras, that's fine because a woman might need to buy 3 or 4. No customers are going to need to buy 2. So I do 1, let it sell, then relist. So
good logic.
Somebody's asking what size. I'm guessing the Enter Shikari. It is. And Angelique, let me know if you meant something else. But the Enter Shikari is an extra large.
Good size.
And I'm pretty sure they both are. And I would be shocked if we had somebody that knew that band in the chat today. That'd be crazy. And then speaking of new with tags and band stuff, here is a girl's medium Fall Out Boy t-shirt, still with a tag from Hot Topic on it.
Nice.
Don't think it'll be a huge seller, but Fall Out Boy's had a nice resurgence in the last 2 years. So at pennies, it's it's worth it.
Oh, you're making me want to dig. Oh.
And then this is gonna be a little tricky to show. Actually, I'm gonna ask my lovely assistant to give me a quick hand here. Take that side there. I'm gonna angle. Nope. Take this side actually.
Upside down.
All right. So there is a. Oh, geez.
It's also
There we go. Now we're ready. There's an Air Force flag defending our freedom. So that was cool. Plus, look, this weighs nothing. It's a light flag.
Wow.
And this, I was just talking to Nadine about. I can't find it anywhere. It's a Paul Frank purse with a little whale. Says, "Please don't eat me." It's not much of a purse, but it's in great shape. It's clean. I cannot find this purse anywhere, so I'm very excited about that.
And I don't think that's the Paul Frank for Target. I'm looking at the tag.
I think that's the old Paul
Yeah.
Frank. This I think was skipped. Now, here's how if you don't know, here's how by the pounds work. Usually, the things go through the system at the store, and usually store, especially Savers, has this 5-week color thing. So at the 5th week, everything in that color is half off, and after that, they usually get pulled and scrapped or donated or whatever. And so now they're trying by the pound. And so what happens is, we all complain that stores price their stuff too high. Well, let me tell you, if it's priced too high and you have a by the pound store, guess where it ends up? So like this purse was priced at $10, and I don't think many people paid attention to what it was, but it says Hello Kitty. It's a Hello Kitty purse.
Oh, wow.
And it's all very puffy and light. It doesn't weigh much. And the next item I'm about to show you was $20. No one wanted to pay $20, but I would pay pennies for it. Now, I didn't know this brand, Nate. Do you know this brand?
What is it?
Vince Camuto.
Oh, yeah. Good brand. Good,
Okay.
good deal.
This was new with tags, and it was marked
down. Shoes also do very well.
This was new with tags. It was marked down at clearance from $100 to $40. Savers had it for $20, and I picked it up for under $1.
Wow, that was a score.
Okay, so all those items, I paid $7 total. I paid 67 cents an item, I think.
Awesome.
So just to show you a couple quick things, I looked up a few of those items I spent $7 on, and there we go. So the manatee looks like he'll sell in the $15 range. The United States Air Force flag will sell in the $12 to $13 range. This is the exact same shirt except different color set up by LL Bean. It was $25. I do like the red, white, and blue much better.
I think this is not more.
This is not the top I had, but that's the exact same print, and this one sold for $32 new with tags. Oops, and we're back to the last night's show. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to make giant profit off of one item, and I got, what was that, like 12 items for $7 or some, 11 items. So yeah, and somebody's saying Saber sells by the pound now. There's only one store in the country, and yes, it's in Vegas because all the cool shit happens in Vegas. So come to Vegas and visit it. Now, if it works here, I will tell you, they've had this space in their store that they tried by the bag, and now they're doing by the pound. They did another sale, so they're going to see if the by the pound works. For whatever reason, the other things they were doing to try to move the older product, they didn't like the turnout. So we'll see how by the pound works. And those of you looking for the secret beach, those of you looking for the secret beach, you cannot just find it. You got to tune into the webinar, and that's where you'll find the secret beach. So, if you paid for last week's, just join us again. If you did, it's only $7. Join us, and you'll learn a lot. We'll have fun, and we'll get you going. All right, Nay, you can knock off what you got.
Okay, I started off with something that I never buy, and it's breakable, of course. So this whole bag was 99 cents, and I'll show you what was in it. And I looked these up. These are General Electric Christmas bulbs. They're vintage, and I looked these up, and they sell pretty well. I mean, and also there's vintage ornament hooks, new in the box. So I think I'll do pretty well with all these. I'll probably sell them all as a lot. Now, somebody in the thrifting board this morning, and I didn't get a chance to see who or comment on the post because I was busy, but someone just asked about testing these. So I'd like to follow that post and see what is said there, because I'm not quite sure. They're all new in box, but I don't know if they all work or not. So, and I actually broke a couple items that I was trying to. I know I have another Christmas Starbucks mug that I don't need to sell now.
Put it down. You are going to bleed. Stop it.
Yes, and then I chipped another one. So those are now duds. But I do have these awesome Guinness glasses that I didn't break yet, and I think they're pretty cool. They've got the toucans, and. Let's see what else I have here. Okay, I'm going to dive into some clothing. This is now I love selling women's plus size clothing, and just like men's clothing, the bigger the size, the better usually. And I think this is really pretty, and it was a lot of this I dug out of my storage unit, so I don't know, like some of it I don't remember how much I paid. This was probably about $5. I think it was half off Goodwill, but this is a really pretty dress, and if you can see, it's got some gold shimmer in it, and it is a Lane Bryant, and it's a size 22 or 24. So I expect to probably get between 25 and 30 for that. So that's, Lane Bryant always does well. It's not a real high-end brand or anything, but it is a plus size brand, and it does well. This one is new at tags, Banana Republic. It still does pretty well for me. And this still has the tags on it. It does not have the original price on it, but it was, it's got a thrift store tag that said that it was 50% off as well. But it's also got some metallic threading in it, which is really pretty. So it's just a Banana Republic, but it is new tags. And I don't buy Vera Bradley that much anymore because it kind of has tanked. However, I have this awesome set that's new at tags, and they both match. I've got the purse, so it's a crossbody bag, and I've also got the wallet that matches. the same, and they both have they're both new tags. This one has a tag of 18. This one has a tag of 48. So I think if I sell this as a set, I think it'll do well because it's a good print. It's new.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you find a set, especially new tag.
Yeah, exactly. So I have, and this is another. I don't venture into men's clothing ever, really. No, I shouldn't say never, but not as often as I should probably. But this is, if you can see the tag on this shirt, it's $52. It's a Rockaware. I'm not really familiar with that brand. I think it's kind of like one of those.
Come on, who owns Rockaware?
Oh, it's a hip hop thing, right?
Come on, who owns? Shh, you be quiet over there. Was I asking you?
Okay.
Who owns it? Come on.
I don't know. But it's a 5X.
Yeah, who owns Rockaware?
Okay, so it's a 5X and it's new with tags.
Yeah, it's a big shirt.
It's a big shirt. It's huge. And it's got this embroidered.
Okay, you're on the mic.
Oh, sorry. It's got an embroidered R on it. And I think I will do, I mean, it's got the $52 tag on it. It's a 5X. What do you think, Jay?
5X is nice. I would price that. Here's the size is nice, but it's boring. It's white. What do you do?
It's boring. It's got the Rockaware embroidery thing on it. But... Okay.
And Michelle Lathan got it. Jay-Z owns Rockaware.
Okay. Should I keep going, or do you want to take it again?
Yeah, give me 2 more things.
2 more things. Okay, that's good. This I got. Oh, we have a New York, and this was pulled from my storage unit. And
you're a puzzle.
Yeah, this is a New York skyline panoramic view puzzle. So hopefully it'll do well. And it does have a Goodwill price tag of $3.99 on it. So we'll see. I don't know what the glare is. And it is 750 pieces. And it's shrink wrapped still. And I bought these because I did a little research on these. Actually, they're Thanksgiving candles from American Greetings. They're vintage 80s. And they were 99 cents. And these, don't know if you guys can see with the glare. Can you see?
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, so they have a lot of detail. They're in good shape if I don't break them. The wrapper is a little bit messed up, but I looked up at the completed, and I think I can get like $25 for these, which is pretty decent. I do need to get them up soon though, because Thanksgiving is coming very soon. So.
Yeah, you think? Like 2 weeks?
Yeah, I know. I got to get those. Those are on my listing queue.
All right, kids. I guarantee you, she never gets those listed before Thanksgiving.
I am going to get them listed before Thanksgiving, just because you said that.
All right, and that's why I said that.
Maybe they'll be my score for next show.
All right, so yeah, and Nick is correct. Damon Dash owns it with Jay-Z. So yeah, Nick went even deeper than just the norm. Jay-Z and Damon used to be partners in a lot of things, but they don't like each other too much no more. All right, so what's special about this hat, chat? Anyone? I got it at Savers for $1.
Is it Disney?
No, I said chat. I didn't say my co-host.
Oh, sorry.
But it's not Disney. No, it has nothing to do with Disney.
Okay.
Tell me what's special about this hat. Anyone? Bueller? Come on now. This is not that hard. Gosh, Cheryl Hitton said, what hat? You're hilarious, Cheryl. Nope, not Mardi Gras. Nope, not Cirque du Soleil. Look at the colors.
eBay colors.
You got it. eBay colors.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to.
Teresa Cox had one. Let me borrow it for some pictures. And then I found my own for $1. Yay! All right. So here's the stuff I got on a 50% off day. 30% off. Looking at my notes on my tags. So look, my big thing right now is sports coats. There are so much money to be made in the sport coats section, but if you don't know sports coats, like I don't know sports coats, take your iPad, take your iPhone, take your smartphone, tablet, whatever you got, and just sit there and look everything up. Now, Penguin by Munsingwear used to be a bigger deal. It's not as much anymore, but this jacket is new for, where is the price? It was new for $300. All right, if I can find or it's not here. Hang on, let me try.
And that's vintage too, isn't it?
No, it's not vintage.
It isn't? Okay.
Nope.
Because I have a Munsing wear shirt that is vintage that I can't.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a new tag.
There it is, $295. So it was marked down to $100 at Macy's or something, and I got it for $9. So I figured, and it's cool. It's cool. It's kind of a modern, kind of an edgy jacket. It's got a sweet interior print. Very nice jacket. I'll probably get at least 50, if not 75 for it. I'll actually set that one nicely behind me. And this, I'm always looking for what the hipsters would wear. And this one is by Alex Scott and Company, Tailors and Outfitters Limited, from Aberdeen. I don't know anything about the brand. I didn't bother looking it up, but man, look at this. Look at this plaid, baby. And it's got shoulder pads. Whee! But this is an awesome, Christmas coat for the hipster to wear to his Christmas party.
It's very cool.
And it's got sweet buttons too.
Oh, nice.
So, and this was $4. So I figured for $4, even if I sell it for 25, 30, but I will market it as like the ultimate hipster sport coat for a holiday party.
Cool.
So if you saw the show last night, one of my the Thrift Up Your Life tip was to get things for the pug auction. Well, this day I bought some more stuff for the pug auction.
Cool.
Brand new and sealed signage. So I'll throw those in the pug auction because I'm always looking out for others. And this was back when Halloween stuff was still up. So it was right before Halloween was a sale. I was with her. She went through the section and I was behind her and I said out loud, here's the words I said, Nadine. I said, every year in the Halloween section, I find good rock and roll t-shirts, like heavy metal, like, ogres and dragons and stuff that someone working at a store just thinks is a Halloween shirt. So I said to my friend, I haven't found any rock shirts yet. 2 shirts later was this. And I said, why'd you skip this? And she goes, I didn't even notice. It's kind of plain. Looks like just a regular black shirt on this side. But that is the Slipknot S on the back.
Oh, wow.
It's got a little design on the sleeve there.
Cool.
And it's actual Slipknot brand.
Oh, nice.
And so for $2.80, I'll probably sell this button-down shirt for like $25, $30. Doesn't have to be Halloween to sell Slipknot stuff. Slipknot has a rabid following. But my friend missed it because it looked very plain. So keep your eyes peeled for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Also in the Halloween section that day was a Jam's World dress. If you're not familiar with Jam's World, it's a great brand. Sells pretty easily. And if you find vintage stuff, that even the more easily. This one's on the smaller side. That's the only bummer. And this is the kind of stuff my mommy wears.
That's cool.
I know she's not watching because she's at a flea market down south with all her girlfriends.
Nice. She's always somewhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was in the regular section, so not Halloween, but vintage Hawaiian shirts, bark cloth, and tappa pattern. So bark cloth is the feel. It's the way cotton is made to have a little bit of a rougher feel, like a little bit more of a sturdier feel. That's the term that you use. And then tappa pattern is what this looks like. This is called tappa pattern. The brand's okay. It's called Jade Fashions, vintage Hawaiian brand. The brand's not going to sell this shirt. This shirt's going to sell this shirt.
That's TAPAS, correct?
What?
That's spelled TAPAS, correct? Right.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, that's not how Jade spelled. And then I realized you were going back a sentence.
Yeah, sorry. You know me with
that's
my
why
context.
I'm like, what? No, J-A-D-E, duh.
Come on, you know Nay Brain. Oh.
People, I see the chat. People are asking, they're trying to get a hold of Chris last night for the deal last night. Just go to Facebook, go to Chris's, the link he told you about. It's just the direct link to go to him on Facebook. So go to Facebook, go to either of his groups or my group. He's in my group. Just find his name and click on it. Send him a message. Easy peasy. And when Nate gets back up, I will send Chris. I'll put Chris's link in the chat. All right. So another shirt my friend missed. She looked at this section before I did. I go, you got to look better. So if you're not familiar, Dragonfly sells some cool clothing, mainly all rock and roll stuff. And if you look closely, that says N6 Clothing. N6 stands for Nikki Sixx, who's the bass player of Motley Crue, who's the bass player of 6 a.m., and who's the bass player in another band called Brides of Destruction. So
wait a minute, was that Vicky that was with you?
No, that was Robin.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was Vicky. She missed that shirt because I know she's a fan.
And she looked at it. I go, dude, come on. So Dragonfly is a good brand. Nikki Sixx is a famous rock star. When you have a good brand coupled with a rock star doing a line of clothes for him, that's a winner. But the graphics are cool too. There's the back. And then the front is same, but the front's embroidered.
Cool.
Yeah. And then it's got a little star embroidered on the sleeve. Very cool shirt. I paid $4 for it. I'm going to put it up for $35.
Cool.
All right. This was on the go back rack. Now, if you've watched Thrifty Business with Jay and A, you know we always tell you, look on the go back rack. This was $10, but I loved it, and I think it'll do quite well. Hang on, let me unzip it so I can show you the tag better. It's Harajuku Lovers. Oops.
Oh yeah, that's Gwen Stefani, isn't it?
Yep. And so what's cool is it's got like, these like sewed on buttons here. Mm-hmm. But you ready for the coolest part, Nay?
What's the coolest part?
Got Gwen on a scooter on the back.
Oh, it actually has. That's cool.
So that was on the go back rack. I can't find this exact sweatshirt anywhere, so I'll put it up for at least 50, maybe 75. So if you don't know Harajuku Lovers, that's her line. It's a good line. It sells pretty well, but the fact that she's on this one is going to add to it.
Now, let me also say that there was that did get pimped out to Target too. I don't think that's a Target one at all. Looking at the tags,
no,
but
yeah,
that was
yeah.
But that did happen with her line too. So
wasn't that from Target? Yes, but I think that was the original. And even if it was a Target brand,
no,
the fact that she's on it is a good thing. All right,
no, I don't think that was a Target one.
Show some stuff. I'm gonna throw up Chris's link.
All right, so I have this Dillard. It's a Dillard's brand scarf, and it is a cashmere blend, and it's probably not going to leave this house because you know me with scarves. It's just warm and fuzzy, and yes. So if you find cashmere though, that's a good thing. So scarves, as you know, don't always do so well, but and it has a Dillard's tag, which it's kind of a, I wouldn't say a high-end department store, but it's like a Macy's kind of. So, I might look it up and see if it'll sell. Well, I might give it up, but now always look for this brand. This is, can we see the tag?
Oh, another St. John.
Another St. John. Always, and not to be confused with St. John's Bay. Very, very different. That's a Penny's line, and that's a very low end line. St. John is a very high end, and it does have this. It is authentic. It has this little silver plate on the back, and also looking at the inside tags, I can tell that it is definitely authentic. And it has, it's not really like, really interesting, and it's not one of their, they make something called a Santana knit, which is like it's a sweater. It's a very soft, kind of medium weight knit sweater that they do, and that's the real, where the real money is in St. John. But this will do well. It's got kind of, it's just I think it's rayon. It's a rayon blend, and it's got that nice floral neckline on it. So if you ever see, and it's an extra large too, so bonus. So if you ever see St. John, grab it. Don't hesitate unless it's really beat up or something. But if you do find something that's beat up that's by St. John and it's got buttons on it that are by St. John, buy it, because the buttons will sell alone. This is...
So you can find a trashed St. John top with decent buttons and make some good money on it.
Mm-hmm. Or the jackets, yes. And yeah.
Yeah, jacket, sorry.
Yeah. So this is a Le Sport sack, and it was $3.99 at Goodwill. And I don't always pick these up because the brand, it's kind of, the newer ones don't sell as well. However, this is an old school Le Sport sack. And how do I know that? I know that because of the tag that's still on it. This is probably 90s or late 80s, and the original price on it was $30 back then. So, and they were priced higher. I think they were priced pretty high back in the day. Like this was a real thing back in the day. And you can also tell by the little sport sack on the top that it's an older, by the logo on the top, that this is an older one. So I hope to do well with this bag. And I'm not familiar with this bag, but I do know it's 80s. It's Susan Reed. I don't know this brand, but it's an awesome crossbody bag. And I dug this out of my storage unit, and I do know that this one was another by the pound one. So I don't, it was, and it's got that nice basket weave, and it's a crossbody bag, so, from the 80s. Thanksgiving is coming up, so I need to get this listed. This is a Ralph Lauren table runner, new in the package.
Oh, friend, watch the mic.
I'm sorry.
We're only 2 years into doing this.
I know. All right. Sorry. So
that big giant metal thing in front of you, don't bang into it.
Okay. I will be more careful. So it's got a nice paisley pattern, and I'm thinking Thanksgiving, so I need to get that up with my candle holders.
You'll never get them up.
They'll be my scores next week. Watch.
All right. Oh, that's so much of an extra part of the challenge. You're like, I'll get it done now. They're going to be my scores next week.
Yeah, right.
I love it. All right.
Okay. So, and then I guess I'll let you take it again, but I have a menorah.
Let's see.
It's a very nice menorah. It's menorah. It's called the Tree of Life. It's very tarnished, but I know that this is it's very heavy, and I know that it can be polished. I need to, I probably should do that before. And it's the brand on the bottom. It's Sandra Kravitz. It's got by Rosenthal, and it's the Rosenthal Judaica collection. So it's actually signed by the artist. So I am hoping that this does well. And it has a $5.99 sticker on it. I'm not sure if that's what I actually paid, but I think that it's really going to sell. It's going to do well. I mean, it's really high quality.
Hanukkah's early, so get it up with your...
No, I thought Hanukkah was near Christmas this year.
Oh, I thought it was early.
No, it's right before. It's right before Christmas.
All right. Hang on, I'm Googling that.
I was invited to a Hanukkah party, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
24th this year. Last year was the 6th.
I was invited to a Hanukkah party, and it's like right near Christmas, so...
Hey, Nate, I'm gonna take over. Plug your store name into the chat. Someone was asking to see our stores.
Sure.
Okay, so I vend from time to time at a Tiki, basically flea market. It's all Tiki stuff, Tiki, Hawaiian shirts, stuff like that. And I've been saving up because I realized I can sell good quality stuff for good money, but I moved a lot of my budget stuff. So the next time I do one, I'm gonna do everything $10. So I'm building a whole booth out of $10. Now I'm not gonna make a ton of profit on each item, but I think I'm going to move enough quantity that'll really make it worth it. So this is one of those examples where I paid $5 for this shirt. I don't know the brand. I looked it up. It's not that big of a deal. Newt at the Royal Honolulu, but it is a nice print. And so if I have a whole rack of these at $10 and I paid $5 or under, and I sell 100 of them, you do the math. $500 right there. I got mugs and stuff too. So it's a new business model I'm going to try out. Of course, works or not works, I'll let you guys know, but that's what I'm going to try. And because at the last one I vended at, I did quite well. I was selling a lot of budget things, and all my other friends didn't do so well. They said that was one of their worst. I'm like, man, in 4 hours I did like $1,800 in used goods. So I was very happy. All right, David Carey Originals makes a somewhat it's like a Hawaiian shirt, but it's the exact opposite. It's an Alaskan shirt. So here's all the areas and things of Alaska. So it's just a little bit north of Hawaii. But David Carey makes these cool shirts, and, it's just riddled with keywords. So this will be an easy sell. Maybe even to someone taking a cruise, because there's a cruise ship on it. Take a cruise to Alaska. You already got this cool shirt to wear.
Cool. What size is it?
That one was medium.
Yeah.
This one is from the Cosmic Shop, a Cosmic Shirt Company. Never heard of it, but the print was so badass. Sushi.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I love it.
The size was tiny. Once again, it was a medium, but the print And the brand might be good. It just might be a small brand. I just never heard of it. But the print alone will sell this cool ass shirt.
Oh yeah. And I'm a vegan and I love it.
Now, this was coming out on a new rack going to the girls' clothes, but it's not a girl's shirt. So that's another place to look. You find old Hawaiian shirts that have a girl look to them in terms of colors and stuff, but they're not. This is a man shirt all the way. And this is on the girls' rack. Vintage men's shirt, and I paid $3.50. Royal Hawaiian is a great brand. I might list it on eBay, but it is a medium and it's a vintage medium, so it's a little smaller. But I might take it to my little hoop-de-doo at the Tiki swap meet. $10. There it goes. Easy.
Is that bar cloth or polyester?
Nope, just cotton.
Oh, cotton. I was wrong on both counts.
And then I'm going to leave the last thing. I'm missing a shirt. I wonder where it went. Oh, there it is. Got a little buried.
You're down to your last thing already?
Yeah. I'm going to save this and let you finish up, and then I'm going to show you something to make you proud.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So Tommy Bahamas, they used to sell quite well. Then the market got flooded. If you get the panel back ones where there's embroidery on the back, those sell quite well. But lately I've had decent success with the ones that have a bunch of palm trees on it. So obviously the same guy dropped these off, or the same wife dropped off her husband's shirts. So this was one of them. And so basically he had a daytime one and a nighttime one. And these were $6 each. They're extra large. They're silk. And, you know, I could have an argument for listing them together. Someone's going on vacation, get your daytime palm trees, get your nighttime palm trees, and you're good. And then last, before I hand it back to you, is, do you know the brand Lizwear?
Yes, it's a kind of a lower end of the Liz, on the Liz Claiborne scale.
Yep, I know
Not
that.
Great.
I know that, but look at this shirt. Come on now.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe. Look how bright and awesome that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, I'll throw it on my Tiki rack. It was $3.50. It's over $10.
All right, we'll see.
All right, saving the last thing to see if you're proud of me or not. So go ahead.
All righty. I will try to run through this fast because I do have a few. I have more stuff collected here than I thought. So these pajamas are Lily Pulitzer. They are an extra small, but they are Lily, and they have a little bit of wash wear, but I still think I can probably get $20, $25 for them. So, and let's see. I have, oh, Jason, you'll love this one. I have this adorable children's sweater that's new with tags from Gymboree.
Oh, yeah, great. Whee!
And it's got a $32.75 price tag on it. So.
Wow. $33 for a little tiny sweater.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably get at least $20, $25 for that one. So, and this is a size, this is Joneswear New York, which is not really a Bolo brand. However, this is a 3X, and it's an awesome print, and it's kind of a sheer cardigan type thing. It's a long cardigan, and I think that'll do well because of the size and the print. And always grab vintage stockings or pantyhose. I got these in Chicago actually at the Salvation Army that we thrifted at, and these should do well. I always grab vintage pantyhose, and these are actually Capezio. These are little girls, but this is a ballet brand, and these are ballet tights. So a ballet mom will be buying these so that they should do okay. And I got this in Chicago too. This was the one big item I thrifted there. This is Bowden. I did actually already list this purse, but the brand is called Bowden, and it's a UK brand. They usually make dresses and clothing, but this is a very cool purse. And
that's a cool purse. Hey, how much are you gonna list the nylons for? The chat wants to know.
Those nylons, I just sold a pair of similar ones for $16. These I'll probably list for $19.99 a pair.
Cool.
So
easy to ship, slides into an envelope.
Yes, and we have a bunch of sewing patterns that when I was in Chicago, our friend Anne was kind enough to give me these. So I've got a bunch of cool, and a lot of them are Vogue to list. So thank you, Anne. Got some yarn. This is a actual, if you find bags of yarn like this, don't pick up the acrylics, but pick up, if you see natural fibers, these are wool, mohair, rayon, and polyester, which is somebody will be looking for this, and there's a lot of them, and they're all new. So, and I also picked up this at the bottom, talking about like digging to the bottom of one of the bins in my Goodwill, because they've got all kinds of crazy bins there. And I saw this, and at the very bottom of the bag, I saw one of the tags on the yarn. It just looks like mishmash yarn. It's alpaca. So, and I think the balls on the top are wool. So I'm just going to sell this as a whole lot. I paid $2 for it, and I can probably get like 20 to 25 for it. So, and these sneakers are pretty cool. I haven't been able to find the same pair. They're vintage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're vintage Adidas. And I mean,
those are awesome.
They have some wear to them. They are definitely vintage. They're not like newer remakes. I can tell from the soles, but I have not been able to find this exact pair. They are women's. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
Are you trying to break the glasses I hear you keep bumping?
Yes, probably. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet.
Hey, Alana in the chat says she must have that Bowden bag. So, hey, Alana, if you're really serious.
It's listed in my store.
Yeah, or just message Nadine. Yeah.
It's in my store, so. Lily Pulitzer capri pants, cool fish print. Lily, and they're size 12, added bonus.
What size are the shoes, Nay? People are asking.
What shoes? Those.
What shoes?
The sneakers. The sneakers I just.
They are showing about 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. They're a US.
The ones on your feet, girl.
They're US 6, but you know what? I think that might be a men's 6, so it's a women's 8.
All right, there you go.
So they're women's 8.
A women's 8 in your favor.
Or men's 6. And this is a Fila jacket. If you know this brand, it's a windbreaker, and it's got this awesome space kind of dye print on it.
Back up from the microphone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Hold it over to the other side of the mic, please.
Okay. I need to move my mic, maybe.
Yes.
So this is a space. It's kind of a space print. It's pretty cool. It's a windbreaker from Fila.
That is cool.
Fila. So the only downside is it's a women's small, but. And then this is Millie, Milly, for Banana Republic. Millie on its own does very well. Millie for Banana Republic should do pretty well too. It's kind of a sheer summery shirt, but I'll still be listing that. And I have 2 more things, and then I'm done.
Cool.
Actually, I've got 3. I lied. But all right, this is Sears, vintage Sears. Vintage Sears usually does well. It is a women's shirt because of the buttons on the buttons. And it's kind of a manly print, but it is a women's shirt, and it's kind of cool. So I would say 70s. And
did you just get an offer?
Oh, I just sold the Bowden bag.
Look at that! Right from showing it to
yeah. I just sold it, so thank you.
Thank you, Alana.
Thank you, Alana. Awesome. It's yours. I will get it shipped out. Thank you so much.
Nobody wants to buy nothing from me.
It is a really nice bag. It's a really nice quality bag. Liberty of London for Target that I seek out, and I haven't been able to find this. It's a sheer kimono shirt, so I think it'll do okay. I have to look that one up. And then this is something that's really outside of my comfort zone, majorly. I have a box of miscellaneous forks. And I don't sell silverware.
A box?
All,
let's see some of them. A box of miscellaneous.
But I looked up some of the names on them, and they need to be polished. So I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into here. But I looked at some of them, and they were doing pretty well as lots. Like I have, let's see, there's Oneida, Willard, gosh, I can't. Oh, it's William A. Rogers Stainless for Oneida. There's some of them just say 18 stainless steel, but there's some good brands in there. Like I saw a lot of Oneida. There were some that said Japan on them. Some of them I think are cheaper ones that won't do as well. Here's one that says Japan, and I can't read it. I have to look. I need a magnifier for that one. But they're all forks. It's just forks, and some of them have really nice patterns. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this box of forks. Any silverware people, I might be asking the group for help with this because I am not a silverware person. This was a huge outside my comfort zone thing. So. Yeah. Okay, one more.
You said one more 2 things ago.
I know.
You liar.
I know. L.A. Tahari. If you see this brand, E-L-I-E, Tahari, always pick that one up. The Arthur Levine, there's some others. Don't pick those up, but the LA always pick up. And here is the skirt. It's a nice skirt. So
yeah, cute.
Yeah, but that brand always it's a high-end brand. So, and I'm done.
All right. So guess what section I went to?
The linens.
Yay! Now these are pretty like, well, duh. But I still had to buy some linens and show you. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Star Wars? Am I seeing Star Wars sheets?
Fitted and the top sheet.
Whoa, those are awesome.
And another set. Now, these aren't true vintage because I actually still have my vintage ones.
Yeah, I was going to say they look like they're repros. They're repros of the vintage.
They are repros.
Yeah.
But, you know, when something catches your eye like this in the linen section, and I paid $560 for each set, they'll still sell well. However, I don't know if I'll be selling them. I might be retiring my vintage ones and moving on to these because I like to cuddle with my Star Wars blankies.
They actually fit your bed, or they?
No, the couch. Take a little afternoon nap. I put the fitted sheet on the bottom of the couch because we got dog hair and stuff, and then I curl up with the other sheet and take a little nap.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's funny. But I think they would do well if you sold them. However, if they were the true vintage ones, they would do better, obviously. Oh, yeah. But still awesome. Very cool.
All right. And those of you, all 64 of you sat through this whole show, you got a lot of good tips and tricks, but I'm going to give you the best bolo if you don't know for the holiday season. I paid $3.50 for this.
Hallmark.
Every year, Hallmark puts out a new little dancing, singing snowmen, and they all sell quite well after the fact. And you can pick them up usually for $2, $3, $4, $5. So this one was $3.50. I have a garage full of them, and let me just show you what some of them are selling for, because if you are not aware, you're probably passing them by because I find them all the time. So here's the one I just picked up. It sold November 10th, which was today, for $25.
Nice.
And this is the Mac Daddy one. This was from 2010. It always sells in the $70 range. I have about 6 of these in my garage, and those are $35 a piece. And I got about 6 of these with a dog, and those are $27 a piece. But the one thing I want you all to notice that none of these sellers did, let's look at this description. Bunch of words. Let's look at this description. Bunch of words. Not a lot of words. Not a lot of words. What'd they all miss, Nay?
Hallmark. I was reading the chat, so I am sorry.
Oh.
I know. I was trying to catch up in the chat.
None of them had a video of the thing actually in acting.
Yeah, they should have had a video, yes.
It takes you less than 2 minutes to take a video and add it to the listing.
Very true, and that will...
You don't need a long video. You need about 15 seconds of them singing to show that it works, to get people in the festive mood, and it'll be a much quicker sell.
Anything that moves, lights up, any of that, you can do a video.
Yep.
And I just saw that. It's funny. I just saw that same exact Hallmark one at my Goodwill, but it did not work. So I did not.
Well, did it not work, or is there not batteries in it?
I don't know. It didn't work. I didn't want to be bothered. So.
See, I lucked out. There was batteries in this one. Now, I will give you a preview to a Thrifty encounter that'll probably be on the next episode. So you get those who tune in today, you get a preview. I bought another one of these at a flea market this past weekend for $1, and they didn't have any batteries in it. And she looked up at me and she said, "Oh, hey, Thrift Hunter, am I going to see this on eBay?" I said, "Yes, you will." And she goes, "I don't think it works." I'm like, "For $1, I'll take the gamble."
Oh, so you gave away your thrifty encounter there.
Yeah, but I'm going to work out this weekend to see if it actually doesn't work or not. And then I'll report next week, and I'll get it up and get it listed because I have about 20 of these in the garage. So guess what? They need to be up.
Cool.
Up and listed. All right. So that is our show. You sure you don't have anything else there, Miss? I got one more thing.
Oh, I've got a couple more things here, but I don't want to hog the whole thing.
Give me one more cool thing.
All right. I have a pair of, these are soft. This brand is SOFFT. And that's one of the, it's a comfort brand, and it does pretty well. It used to do a little better than it does now, but these have a really cool vintage look to them. The way the heel is, and they have like that kind of cool wedge heel, and I love the design of them, and they're in really good shape. So I think I can probably get $30 to $40 for them. Nice.
All right, one last time, just let everybody know, because I've got the web address typed properly. I'm sticking it in the chat right now. Plus, if you're watching this after the fact, you can't see the chat. The link will be down below, right down here. It is for the webinar next Wednesday. Why ain't your shit selling? Tips and tricks to get the stuff in your eBay store to sell more. And what happened to me? There we go. I work about half the time of this because I'm always busy on the road doing things, and I do quite well, and I am happy with my sales. So if you need some help with your sales, tune on in. Here is the what you will see when you go to that page. And so make sure you register. Now, we had a little bit of a registration issue. We think we fixed it. It was a two-step process. I'm pretty sure we have it down to one step. So you click add to cart, you pay, you'll get your link to the video. If it doesn't work that way, please let me know. But we think we fixed it. So, technical difficulties come, we fix. And that's what we're going to do always. So, and this is the path to the secret beach. So if you've heard about the secret beach and want to join it, this is where you got to sign up. And that's it. Okay, so go ahead, Nay.
Tuesday.
Yeah, well, but wait. Sunday, my mom and I are finally back with our next show. Yay, Mom's back from traveling. Yay. She keeps traveling more than me. She's traveled twice since Chicago. So Sunday, noon on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. We're going to be talking about where to find free shipping supplies, all the little tips and tricks to digging up free shipping supplies. Mom's got tons of scores she can't wait to show you, and a good haul too. And plus, she's flea marketing today, so I bet you she'll find some good stuff. So that is Sunday, and then Nay and I will be back on Tuesday. And I don't have a guest yet, but we will have someone cool for you guys.
Hope you liked Chris Green
last night, and hope you got inspired last night.
Yeah, and it'll be at a regular time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday.
Yep. All right, cool. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. Go out and thrift. Don't forget, tomorrow at Savers around the country, it's half off clothing, bed, bath, and accessories. And accessories means purses. So if nothing else, hit a Savers near you and go buy some stuff at 50% off. But be there early. Get the good stuff.
Awesome.
And that's it. We're out of here. Bye.
Bye.